Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack and let's continue with the news about censorship because it's non-stopping right now. So this one has been sponsored by Parrot Nation, where there is this Japanese website GameSpark, and it is translated that the game maker for adult games Poison reports the deletion of some of works from the Steam store. Contact Valve for relevant titles. So yeah, I think it's for the Japanese sites. Not all titles were published in the West because I dig out on what games were there on PC, and yeah, it has interesting names. And I think yeah, Visa and Mastercard saw those titles and instantly Valve told those developers to go fuck themselves. So this one. Adult game maker person reports removal of game titles from Steam Store and inquiries made to Valve regarding the titles in question. So people comment stuff like boycott Steam at this point they vent the need to censorship. And this is what I'm trying to say. It's not going to stop. For Japan it's obvious, it's like just like another day in the same fucking shit show. That's why they started to find Visa right now, and also they need to do the same shit for Mastercard. They need to do all of this. There needs to be actual proper escalations. It cannot stagnate there because we have seen how can they the platform because something that I saw from Archcast, I saw it from Romanian B, I saw it from Kirsha also. They mentioned, yeah, these activists at the end of the day are mouth breathers tools. They are tools for senators, for governments that really wants to push censorship. The rabbit hole that uncovered collective shout that they are a piece of the Australian government that really wants to enact fascism. Yeah, you know what is that? It's always that something related to the British. They want to enact that. Why they want that? Honestly, what is that fetish? I'd say, oh, my morality. For the most part, yeah, other countries do so, but I never seen it as bad as this one. But anyway, so we are going to hear more stories from other developers, and this needs to be a put an end. But also, I have to say, from those content creators I mentioned it, they say, yeah, don't let this distract you because it's the government. The thing is, they need to stomp on all the activists. They need to stomp on all of them because they, if at this point nobody has learned anything from the likes of Anita Sarkeesian, yeah, I have to bring up that infamous name. So yeah, it started as a group doing a grift, pulling false flags of toxicity needs to. There needs to be more women involved in these games that have been made for men and for gamers for all of these years. For what? For canceling all of the stuff that they don't like and promote the shit they like. We have seen what they promote. We have seen it pretty much with the work. Yeah, this needs to put an end once and for all. Then you need to crush the activists. You need to crush the governments. There needs to be proper escalation. That yeah, we have seen that those activists are colluded with governments, with politicians across the entire world to enact this censorship on the stuff we like. And you think, oh well, this you are saying this only because of this site. Yeah, the titles are interesting, but like I said, the censorship is not stopping there. So you have these ones. After Ichi, after Steam, Ichi.io has now caved to puritanical payment processors, and those guys they didn't give a fuck in the past to host any sort of games, except if it was made for right wingers. Because I remember some people that did some tweets about hating the walk, which are pretty valid for me, to be honest, since the walk can claim they hate so much white people and Christians and anything that for allegedly can, if like breathing could be considered right wing. Well, I have news for you. Yeah, those developers can do the same shit, but they didn't like that one. But well, I going off topic again. So you have this one. So after Sinishio has not created to puritanical payment processors and delisted everything with not safe for work tags. So anything that is not safe for work. I have to say, Ichi.io also hosted work and LDHD games. Yeah, there were homosexual games there. And you notice I never attacked them. But because at the end of the day, it's not like they did something illegal because it's fiction are fucking pixels. But yeah, I'm not going to shed a tear for them because I have seen also that side promoting side censorship. But let's continue. So with not safe for work tags from its website and frozen payments to affected sellers. So yeah, oh, you're not going to get any money. So they just nuked 75% of its not safe for work content. You can't even access even if you paid for it. So you will own nothing. That's the main problem in all of this. Steam can do the same shit. I think they already did. So they released the same game because they themselves say it. They were forced to say it for once that yeah, we are not selling you games, we are selling you license, but we're making it a good service. Well, I'm not seeing you making a good service anymore if you are going this route. Steam is going heading the same way. Even you games you already paid for. Well, license you already paid for, and you get access to them because of those payment processors. They can force Steam to remove that from your library. Oh, you are not allowed to play anymore. So yeah, Steam at the moment they bent the knee, and also have some. I saw something from Steam, but well, I'm going to get to that in a moment. So Collective Shell is directly responsible. So you have this screenshot. Ichi.io. Warning. Well, excuse me. This is the main post. Itch.io is not for pros. If you click or link, please be careful about what things you might see. So this is from January 3rd of 22nd. Look how the mighty have fallen, man. Look at the mighty have fallen. And so we have quote unquote index all adult not safe for work content from our browse and search pages. We understand this action is sudden and disruptive, and we are truly sorry for the frustration and confusion caused by these changes. Recently, we came under scrutiny from our payment processor regarding the nature of some costed on itch.io. Due to a game titled No Mercy, which was temporarily available on itch.io before being banned back in April, the organization's collective shout. Okay, so they are, at least you're saying who denounced you, who is actually going after you. Yeah, at least props to you. I was ranting to you with a different stuff. Yeah, props to you for actually saying yeah, it's because these fuckers. Fletchy Show launched a campaign against him and Ichidoya directing our games. Yeah, I want to see the full screenshot. Well, I don't have a link here. Oh man, and even we having bad news. Let's continue. So before top news, not safe for board games. 28,000 results after 17,000 results. Yeah, we are living in the Shimoneta timeline, man. We are living in the Shimoneta timeline. So look at this one. Ichidoya founder Leif Corcoran has branded Valve's lackadaisical open door Steam content policy out of touch and ridiculous. Ah, well. Current comments refer to a blog post shared by Valve where the company explained they will then be policing the Steam marketplace. Okay, so they they did a bit to signal about it to promote each Hideo and in the process they got fuck over. Yeah, I can clearly see that this was kinda Hey, dude, you at this point you don't say anything unless you. Oh, man, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say with that one. But yeah, I saw someone sharing even more bad news. Let's see. Uh, where is it? Because I was looking at this. Here it is. Bad news. Visa skates unpunished. So yeah, this fucking shit show with payment processors, man. So JFTC, this is from the main page from the government of Japan. Japan Free Trade Commission. Oh, fucking hell. So approval of commitment plan submitted by Visa Worldwide Pte. Limited. So once again, yeah, no, at this point, yeah, the remaining hopes I had are shattered again. So the Japan Federal Commission, hereinafter referred as the JFTC, has investigated Visa Worldwide PMT Limited, hereinafter referred to as Visa Worldwide, in accordance with the provision of the Anti-Monopoly Act. So, and suspected that Visa Worldwide's conduct described three below might violate Article 19 of the Act, paragraph 12 of the Trade and Non-Restricted Terms of Designation of Unfair Trade Practices. So, recognizing that competition will be promptly restored through the commitment procedures by measures to be swiftly taken by Visa Worldwide to eliminate the company's conduct described three below. The FTC issues the notice commitment procedures to Visa Worldwide of July 14 of current year to the Article 48 and 2 of the Act. So, okay, we have that. The Visa Worldwide submitted a commitment plan to JFTC for an approval of measures necessary to eliminate its conduct described below, pursuant to Article 48 and 3, Paragraph 1 of Act. The JFTC today approved the commitment plan pursuant to the Article 48 minus 3. I started reading that correctly. Paragraph 3 of the Act recognizing that the plan is sufficient to eliminate the conduct and expect to be reliably implemented. Fucking hell, Japan! So you really want to destroy yourself like that? Yeah, fuck this. Ah, man, yeah. Man, fuck. Fucking hell! So yeah, I don't know what else to tell to you right now. I'm lost of words. So yeah, I was expecting for once that do a proper escalation, but looks like Japan cannot. Looks like they can allow themselves to keep self-destructing to their entertainment, but they cannot allow to lose that sweet money from tourists that are also doing some stupid shit inside Japan and all the illegals that allow it to come in. Because yeah, I also see news of what's going on there by Japanese people sharing what illegal aliens doing disgusting shit. Just saying. So yeah, Visa, all those payment processors, man, it's just they're going this route. The people are going to have to they're going to have to do some other stuff to even make this one. Man, even me saying this, seeing news like this for those developers, they gives them the idea to give up already. Because yeah, I have to even say I admit this myself that they need to make also money at the end of the day. They want to appeal to the niches. The niche crowd has the money. We have seen it. They support what they like. But the moment that a fucking payment processor is dictating what you can and what you can't buy, how they dictate how to use your money, we are in the fucking Orwellian timeline. We are at this point where, and since that there is no resistance anymore. I don't want to sound black pill, but I think the only thing that is still left is that Fair Trade Act that is being promoted in the U.S. A bill that will actually treat these payment processors like an utility, And with that one, yeah, they can use the legal way to tell those payment processors to no, you cannot be allowed to deplatform me. This is the only way at this point because they are going on their way to destroy everything and they are doing gigantic steps. This is something that we warned people many times and years ago. Look how the Ichido came when they mention, oh yeah, there is no fucking problem in hosted sales games. And they say, they're just only targeting the heterosexuality that they used to do in the past. Well, it like text post shared out here. Thanks collectives note, now 90% of the self-published games made by women and LDHDTV have been removed. Oh, so yeah, like I said, they were shit tons of those. Ichido has engaged in also with the left community bullshit nonsense of the platforming certain developers because of their social media interaction. I remember that one. I need to dig out even further just to bring you more truth on that statement. Yeah, for the most part, Ichido they didn't have problems in hosting the other stuff, and now that they targeted and they are just like have been targeting also the furry stuff. They're going after everything, every single one of the stuff that is not safe for work, that is for adults, that is obviously as much as degenerate you think it is, and it is. Let's not fool ourselves. At the end of the day, it's fictional content. It's fucking pixels. And if the developers didn't incur in any illegal activity, because that's the key part, you have fucking crypto game scams, crypto mining games viruses roaming on Steam still, and anywhere else until people finally catch on to that. But after it escalated, they don't have problems with that because, oh man, yeah, what they could do about it? Yeah, but it's making us money. Even though it's not making as much money as everyone could think of. But seeing this part, yeah, no, those platforms they're not going to stick to that to actually preserve them unless there is something that is actually making them more money. Yeah, this is just a bad ending to my perspective. I don't know how you're seeing this one. So, there you have it. So that's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.